I recently discovered something. I once attended a function of academics, and one clever man, very old man, Professor Mimalo, made a statement. Then I did not understand the statement and I was confused. And the statement was going like this. He said, not everyone who's unemployed really wants to be employed. And I was puzzled. He further explained and he said, whenever we calculate the progress of the country or whenever we criticize the country, we always talk about unemployment rate, or we say a certain number of people are not employed in South Africa. He said, have we ever analyzed the number of unemployed people and actually get the number of people who really wants to be employed? Because not everyone who's unemployed really wants to be employed. There are people who are unemployed and they are happy to live with grants. They are happy to live with handouts. They are happy to be fed. They are happy to be supported by their parents. But we always make a blanket statement and say in South Africa we've got a certain number of people who are unemployed. But not everybody who's unemployed really doesn't or really wants to be employed. Then today I want to take the statement further and say not everyone who's poor wants to be rich. We assume that everybody who's poor wants to be rich. To be rich or to be wealthy is a choice. It's something that you decide in your mind and start living that life. It is your choice to become wealthy. There is no lesson that you need to attend. It is your choice to become wealthy. Christ gave us an open plate of blessings. Christ gave us an open plate of greatness. He suffered for us not to suffer. What does it mean? It means because Christ has already suffered, Zweli Dlamini don't need to suffer anymore. Christ will never force you to be rich. Christ will never force you to leave your poverty. It is you who have to make a choice and say, I, Zweli Dlamini, from Wasant, choose to be great. But we waste a lot of time and say, no, today I'm going to be making prayers for becoming great. Saints, I want to tell you, brothers and sisters, I want to tell you, Christ has already done the job. It is up to us to accept Christ and accept that one of the things that Christ died for in the cross, it was for us not to be poor and for us. We always talk about the blessings of Abraham. You find people confessing every Sunday before offering or after offering that I'm the head, I'm not the tail. They are just making those confessions as a ritual or as something that sounds nice. It looks nice. It's a very good thing to have in the program. I'm not criticizing it. But the question is, do you believe that confession? Do you even understand that confession? Is that confession making sense to you? Do you value it? Do you even know what are these blessings that we always talk about? Everybody writes, the blessings of Abraham are following me. The truth of the matter is, do you believe that statement? Today I want to tell you something. It is not my job to make you wealthy. It is not the job of the government to make you wealthy. It is your job to become wealthy. You have to believe that Christ died for me and Christ has already paid the price. And you take out your things and wake up in the morning and say, this day I choose to be wealthy. And let me tell you something in conclusion. Sometimes we have to make a choice and start living like a wealthy person, even before we recognize that we are wealthy. I challenge you today. I'm telling you, Christ died for all of us. If Christ has done it for somebody else, why will you not do it for me? If Christ has done it for me, why will you not do it for you? I challenge you. Would you stop blaming the government? Stop blaming your local leaders. Stop blaming your pastor. Stop blaming your parents. It is your choice to become wealthy. Christ has already paid the price. Thank you.